What's up? Welcome to my channel. Yes, this is NK here once again, and you're welcome to our book reading challenge day 57. How are you doing today? Yes, we're still on the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Yes, we are determined. We are determined to be wealthy. We have to be wealthy. Do you know you have the rights to be wealthy? Well, you're gonna learn everything about that from this book. Okay, so I encourage you, if you want to, you want to be able to have that mindset shift, from failure to success. Okay, you need to get this book. This book is an international bestseller by Napoleon Hill, and it gives so many secrets of how to have that financial freedom. Yes. Okay, so thank you guys for another day joining me on another day, another beautiful day, another beautiful book reading challenge day. Yes, without you guys here, I don't think we would have reached day 57. It's you guys. It's you guys. I mean, God bless you guys. God bless you guys. So we're on the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. We've done 6 chapters already. I think we deserve a round of applause. Yay! Okay, so we're in chapter 7, and so far so good. We've learned so much. We've learned about success. We've learned about how to be able to you know grow your desire for riches. It is not a crime for you to have a desire to be rich. Okay, so we've learned about desire. We've learned about determination. We've learned about specialized knowledge. How to be able to seek specialized knowledge according to your career pursuits, your purpose. Seek specialized knowledge based on what the aspirations you have. Okay, we've learned about faith and how to be able to channel faith. Okay, instead of fear, instead of doubt, you stand on faith. We've learned about ideas. We've learned about imagination, how you can be able to use your imagination, okay, to be able to access your wealth. Okay, so we've learned so much. We've learned about we've learned about faith, we've learned about desire, we've learned about determination, we've learned about, let's see, auto suggestion. Yeah, so many things we've learned, so many things. Okay, so today we're going to be learning organized planning. Okay, how you can be able to push forward your desire into action. Organized planning. So we also learned about knowledge. Okay, that Napoleon Hill, I love that statement. The statement he made, he said knowledge is not power. Okay, that's something that many people have misunderstood over the years. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is potential power. That is what he says. Knowledge is potential power. Knowledge only becomes power when you are able to, decisively, put it into, good use. Okay, knowledge is power when you are able to create plans of action, and when you're able to, you are determined, when you push forward those actions, to fulfill your definite purpose. Okay, so that's knowledge, but that's knowledge according to Napoleon Hill, and I think I agree with that. Okay, so many of us, when we go to school or when we are attending any sort of education, we feel like, yes, once we are done with the education, we've acquired knowledge. No, knowledge is when you're able to acquire it and put it into good use. So, organized planning. So, I encourage you to get a book. Okay, please pick up a book and let's study a chapter together. Remember, our slogan for this challenge is a chapter a day keeps ignorance away. Okay, so please pick a book and let's study a chapter together. You study a chapter together to to enhance your knowledge, experience, for you to have that boost, that intellectual boost. Okay, for you to relieve yourself of the stress and tension of the day. I mean, it's Monday, so it's gonna be, I'm sure for some of us it might be eventful. So you unwind, you get to relax, you get to relieve yourself. Okay, so it has so many perks, so many perks. All right, I'm gonna have my time to read, and I'll join you guys later to discuss and share what we've learned from the chapter. I'll talk to you soon. I'm back. Hi, hi. Okay, so we learned about organized planning. Organized planning. How to be able to channel your desire into actionable plans, to fulfill that definite purpose. Okay, so um, I highlighted the part here. The most intelligent man living cannot succeed in accumulating money nor in any other undertaking without plans which are practical and workable. Okay, so Napoleon Hill, tries to tell us that, and it's good to have desire. It's good to have the desire to do something. It's good to have the desire for wealth. Okay, but you need to be able to channel that desire and create actionable plans. Okay, plans of action. Okay, in order for you to bring that desire into its physical equivalent. Okay, so if the first plan which you adopt does not work successfully, replace it with a new plan. If this new plan fails to work, replace it in turn with still another, and so on until you find a plan which does work. Right here is the point at which the majority of men meet with failure because of their lack of persistence in creating new plans to take the place of those which fail. Okay, so when your plans fail, that temporary defeat is not permanent failure. That's what Napoleon Hill tries to tell us. Okay, so many people, many of us, particularly me, when we come across, a failure, we're trying to do something, work on something, and we end up, you know, we end up, eh, you know, encountering failure at the end of the day. We want to give up, we want to quit. Okay, that urge to quit is so strong. But what Napoleon Hill tries to tell us in this book is that, you encountering that temporary defeat doesn't mean it's a permanent failure. Okay, try again. If one plan fails, try another one. Okay, he gives an example of Thomas A. Edison. He failed 10,000 times before he was able to perfect the incandescent electric light bulb. Okay, so can you as well. Henry Ford, who came up with, who was the man who started the whole idea of cars, moving on wheels. Okay, he tried and tried, and it's not like he was the most educated when he had the idea. Okay, so you need to keep trying. That's what Napoleon Hill tries to tell us, and it's really something that I have to learn as well, that no matter the temporary defeat I face or encounter, it doesn't mean it's a permanent failure. I can start again. I can try again with a different method. Okay, so change your plan. Okay, change your plan. Try to change your plan. Okay, if one plan doesn't work, another might work. When defeat comes, accept it as a signal that your plans are not sound. Rebuild those plans and set sail once more toward your coveted goal. If you give up before your goal has been reached, you are a quitter. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. I feel like we should just end it there. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. Okay, so if you want to be able to push forward your desire for success, you need to create actionable plans. Okay, and whenever you create those plans and you encounter a temporary defeat, do not give up, do not quit, because a quitter never wins and a winner never quits. So if you encounter a temporary defeat, it is not a permanent failure. You can start again, you can rebuild. Okay, you can change your plans, try again. That's what that chapter for today tells us, encourages us. All right, thank you so much, guys, for doing this with me once again. I'm so glad to have you guys here. I mean, it's day 57 of our book reading challenge, and we would never have achieved this It's not for you guys, and I'm grateful for you guys. Thank you so much. Please take care. God be with you. God bless you. And do not forget, your mind is formidable. Bye.